All this he confirmed, remembering, wiping wetness from his brow. Maybe he was having a heart attack, Nina thought. Stefan hardly blinked at Alex Zhukovsky's testimony, even though several of the jurors appeared squeamish at many of the details. What a self-absorbed, overgrown adolescent he must be, thinking this was easy money, Nina thought along with them. Only a fool would have agreed to do that job in the first place. Holding up the appraisal, Jamie Sandoval started on the metal. Alex acknowledged the facts. The appraiser had assigned a value of at least $5,000. He had discovered the metal was created of precious materials and seemed to be the correct age for an original first-class war medal. He suggested it might have been privately commissioned as a memento or honorarium by someone of wealth for a courageous member of his staff or family. The DA showed Zhukovsky a photo of the familiar white embellished cross with the blue stone at its center and the tiny image of St. George slaying the dragon. Zhukovsky barely looked. My sister and I saw it many times in my father's study when we were growing up. We thought it was a toy, a replica. We had no idea how he came to own such a thing. As far as I know, he never fought in a war. The medal and appraisal were introduced into evidence. The prosecutor had to explain why Stefan would steal Alex's father's body after killing his sister, and the medal seemed to be the only motivation he could come up with. Yes, Zhukovsky reported after identifying the other body in the grave as his sister's. He had been taken to Natividad Hospital in the early morning hours of Sunday, April 13th. He let loose with indubitable facts. His sister's eyes bulged. Her tongue stuck out of her mouth. Her neck had blue marks. He had fainted and his head had hit the steel wheel of a cart and had required stitches. He was shown photos of his sister's dead body. "That is my sister, Christina," he said, only his voice betraying hints of his extreme dismay. Nina watched as Alex wiped his forehead again. Were this witness's reactions entirely within the realm of normal for a grieving brother? Naturally, these very personal, gruesome images were upsetting.